Pennywise has killed dozens and dozens of children.
Okay.
All of these people down here have a few. This one doesn't have one at all. And so it's
Lame.
like, yeah, I don't think
You
this.
suck.
I didn't see the nun in the original one. She didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
So in The Conjuring, so it's like, I mean, this is way better than a dude.
Dude, just shoot the dude.
All right.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick. It's a 12-gauge double-barreled Remington. S-Mart's top of the line.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I had to wait 11 seconds.
Numero uno.
Finally got it.
Nice.
I'm happy about that. Now you're not the only one with the magic touch.
Hey.
Got it.
You got the magic fingers, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Feel the clap. Just
All right.
feel it.
Hush.
Hush. You guys are too much.
You guys are just so kind. Just way too kind. But welcome again to Itchy Sweater, another episode. And this is Jim Hall, and along with my sidekick,
Carl Bismarck.
Yes.
I remembered.
Yes.
I also listened to the episode.
Oh, you did? Remember, Carl Bismarck is dead.
Oh, we got to call him, though.
Yeah, which is fitting because we're doing, we're in the month of October.
Boo.
Ah.
Gotcha.
That was scary. Man. Oh, you should be on this list.
Man.
We're doing a tier list.
Maybe on absolute lame.
Hey, but you'll at least be on the list. So, this is a tier list episode. We are ranking horror villains, basically. A bunch of big scaries. That's our segment sound now.
I tell you,
fine.
every time for a tier list.
We
I
need
like
like
it.
a boo. I'm gonna have to like customize these for the various holidays that we
Right.
are in. We're gonna have like a Jingle Bells one, like the shing 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 shing.
That's a
It
jingle
sounds
bell?
like chains. I'm trying to make
Shing,
I'm
shing,
trying to make
shing,
the sound that Jingle Bells make when you shake them. It's shing 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 shing. It's Jingle Bells.
We need a turkey one for next month.
All right. We're gonna have like a live turkey. We need to have just a giant turkey that we hold
Just sitting in
for
the middle.
entire episode. Yeah,
So
why-
how do you feel about being cooked
Yeah.
this next week?
Yeah, just yell, starts pecking the microphone. I was gonna be the national bird.
That damn brother-in-law of mine got it
Right.
stacked.
Bald eagle, which is basically just a massive buzzard. It's just a giant trash bird.
Oh.
If you live in Alaska.
Yeah.
If you live in California, they're majestic.
Majestic.
And they're beautiful.
Very pretty.
Alaska is just like, it's just a scavenger.
You're right.
Just a big scavenger.
Is that
But anyway,
really the top one is Absolute Deadly?
Absolute Deadly.
That's the top?
That's the top.
Oh, wow. I thought there was another one.
You got Absolute Deadly all the way down to Absolute Lame.
Lame.
In between that, you got Scary and Kinda Scary.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, let's go ahead and kick this bad boy off. Kyle is back from Cabo,
Oh, man.
and he is
Is it this one?
yeah, the hand clap. There you go.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Just stop it. Stop it.
Yep.
Stop it now.
they stop on a dime.
Stop.
We have the greatest live studio
You
audience.
guys, just knock it off.
They were so
It was
kind.
amazing.
Yeah.
I apparently have now
Contracted
gotten.
AIDS. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry, I
I
thought
thought we
so.
weren't going to talk about
I
that.
jumped the gun. I apologize.
Don't tell everybody.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say I am now officially dark skinned and can call Derek my brother.
Yeah.
I've
Not with the little stink you put on it, brother.
brother. Sup, brother? Sup, dog? I don't know.
God.
I don't know. Stereotypical asshole. Jeez. No, Cabo was great, man. I went for 6 days, 7 nights. I wish I would have only gone for like 3 days, 4 nights. Or 3 nights, 4 days, sorry. It was cool, but it gets to you after a while, especially when the people down there, cocaine? Weed? I'm surprised they weren't like, young ladies?
We got people too,
Bro, nobody, out of all the times those people were asking me about stuff like that, I was like, is anybody going to ever offer me, like, hey, I've got drink tickets or
Right.
tacos or something?
Would you like a Mountain Dew?
Right? Oh, man. They didn't even have that there. They had all Coke products. They had
no
they had no
Pepsi?
rock stars. So, like, the first day, my head hurt so bad. So, no, they had Pepsi. They had Coke. They had some sort of, it wasn't Sprite, like Squelch or
7-Up.
No, I don't know. They might have. They had Fanta Orange and
There you go.
Topo Chico was actually out there.
Look at you go.
Yeah, but man, I Mexican fooded out, and I don't like little Mexican kids that are asking for money. And,
Yeah, calling you their papa.
Papi. Now you're Papi.
I'm not papa. Stop that.
Stop it now. Come on, amigo. $5. Come
Right.
on, amigo.
You
You're
say
like,
no like 80
"Shut
times.
up."
They still ask. Yeah.
But it was a good time.
You gotta admire the persistence at least.
Man, no, I don't want to because I wanted to kick the kids in the chest. I literally told, she's probably 7 years old. I literally told this girl, if you don't stop, I'm going to throw you over this railing into the water.
You would have been justified.
Probably.
Yeah.
And there was a little 3 or 4-year-old that was doing the same thing. And I told her I was going to kick her in the chest.
Yeah, probably should have.
Yeah. And they just laughed. They didn't understand me. So
Because I knew you weren't.
they're like, yeah, punk bitch. You ain't going to do shit.
Yeah, you're in my land.
Yeah.
But yes, so let's go ahead and just start this bad boy off.
Yeah. Screw Cabo. Let's do horror stuff.
All right. So the very first one, we're just gonna go in order. Very first one is Alien.
Alien's kind of a funny one to me because I don't see it as a horror. I see it as a thriller. Definitely would be scared if it came around, but
The thing about Alien to me that makes it really terrifying is it's there's no real serious defense against it. You just got to try to get away.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's no way you're not gonna outrun it. You're not gonna overpower it.
I mean, you could say that about majority of these people too.
In some cases.
Yeah.
I feel like Alien. There's no fighting it. Even Predator had a hard time with it.
Yeah, very
So,
true.
I think Alien just goes up to absolute deadly because it's a force.
Oh yeah, it's one of those ones that I killed you. Now I'm gonna go hide. You'll
Right.
never know where I pop out.
Exactly.
Oh no, I just killed you
and
again.
and there might not just be one of me.
Oh yeah.
In some movies
Well,
there's
I'm-
multiple ones.
Well, look at what's the movie that they have the alien, the planet, and they're trying to get away from.
Is it Covenant?
Might be where they show all the people that look like they were trying to go towards the thing, but really they were running away from all
Or
the
was
aliens.
that Prometheus?
I think it was Covenant.
Covenant.
Might have been. It's one of those,
Okay.
but very scary. So yes, absolutely terrifying.
Oh yeah.
This one, you're gonna have to explain this backstory on this guy because I've never seen it.
Candyman. All right, Candyman is a victim of circumstance. So, what happened with Candyman is, well, let me go ahead and just so I can get my story straight because it's been
critics.
a while. Well,
Critics.
Well, yeah, but I want to make sure that I got the backstory perfectly right.
Because that's did they make another one or is that the only one they made?
No, they made multiple Candyman.
Okay, so that's the newer one.
That's the older one.
That's the older one.
Yes.
Okay, it looks newer, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
he was actually in the new one.
Oh.
He made a cameo appearance.
Okay.
Because he was always the guy. In the specific screenshot they got, he got paid for each bee sting because he actually put those bees in his mouth.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I think he got like $10,000 each sting or something like
wow.
that. Yeah, I think he put that in his contract.
Damn.
That each time I get stung in my mouth, I'm getting paid. So
He probably died from that, didn't he?
he did not. He's still alive, actually.
What?
Yeah, that's why he was in the
hell
new one.
no.
He made a guest appearance.
I thought you meant he was going to be like a spirit or something.
Oh no, he was in the flesh.
Imagine getting stung in your mouth and then potentially your throat and you can't breathe. Forget
Yeah,
that.
well, he made sure that he never like swallowed any, but
Ah.
he definitely got that lip, and he got a couple like on the side of his mouth.
Ugh.
But yeah, he got paid.
Good for him.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah, okay.
Good for you.
He made bank.
for you.
And if you remember the what's it called, Final Destination movies,
Yes.
he was the coroner, the big black guy
so
who was
they
the coroner.
tie into that?
No, they don't. But I'm just like
Oh.
saying that he's been in those movies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell me that storyline.
So, okay.
it to me.
In the film series, he is depicted as a African American man who was brutally murdered. Yes, that's right, for a forbidden 19th century interracial love affair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he returns as an urban legend and kills anyone who summons him by saying his name 5 times in front of a mirror.
So, like the deadlier, darker version of Beetlejuice.
Yeah. And you gotta say Candyman 5 times in a mirror. You can just say Beetlejuice 3 times wherever you are, and Beetlejuice will show up because he's a jokester.
Because he's a joke.
But this guy ain't playing.
I've never seen it, so what would you think?
Based on the fact that he's a spirit, you can beat him, which is why I think he's not. I wouldn't say he's absolute deadly, because he is beatable. If you just don't say his name.
Yeah.
So like
Pretty easy to not say 2 words.
Alien exists in spite of you.
Yeah.
Candyman exists because you summon him.
Yeah.
So I would put him in scary, but not absolute deadly. Personally,
What about kind of scary?
I wouldn't say kind of scary, because if he's there, you're definitely done for.
But then again, it's the same thing though. If you don't summon him, there's no issue.
Yeah, but if you do though, like if it happens, it's still a real problem, and there isn't really any stopping him until he gets what he wants, and you have to like break the curse. It's a whole thing. So
Interesting.
if you're not the one who summons him, he's kind of scary. But if you are the one who summons him, then you're done for.
All right.
So I think just based on
it's
based on
scary.
his what's the word, danger, I would say he's scary. Next one is Chucky.
Oh, that little bastard. This was probably the one that when I discovered scary movies, he was the first one.
Yeah.
Scared the living shit out of me. And now I have this thing where, you know those dolls that sit in the corner with their head, look like they're counting,
Yeah.
like playing hide and seek?
Yep.
Every time I see one of those, I ball my fists up and I'm like, you little
It
mother.
angers you.
I'm going to punch you if you turn around.
You have an emotional reaction
Oh,
to
I
these
hate 'em.
dolls. Yeah.
And I used to be friends with a guy. I don't know if it was his mom or his grandma collected those,
Oh, those type
and
of
they
people
were
are
and they
weird to
were
me.
throughout the house.
Ugh.
So I would never want to go into his house because of that. He's like, "Oh,
So
come on in."
bad to be like just making yourself at home, and then you look to both sides, and there's just things looking at you.
Yeah,
It's just-
or in the corner counting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Stab, stab, stab. You're dead.
Somebody at work, I won't say her name, she'll probably know who she is when she listens to this, does a very good doll wink. Yeah, I don't think you've seen it, but she does a very, very good doll wink to like
don't know if I wanna
where
watch that.
one eye goes down, the other one doesn't move at all. She does it very well, and then when she hears this, she knows who she is. And I'll tell you off
Okay.
off the
Off the
episode.
air.
Yeah, because I don't want to like put anybody's name out there. But yeah, Chucky, he started as a spirit in a doll,
Yeah.
and then he became just a bad doll, right? Like as the
Yeah.
movies went on, he was just like a
And now, so they have a series about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a new season coming out right now. Mm-hmm. And it shows multiple
dolls.
So it's
Good guys.
The good. I don't know about good guys.
Well,
But,
Good Guys is the company.
Oh,
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of them talking at the same time. So there's really no killing him.
Not
You
really.
can kill the doll.
Yeah, if you keep putting the doll in production, they're just
Yeah.
gonna keep being made.
But you can kill the doll, but you can't kill the spirit. I
Right.
don't think they ever killed the spirit.
I don't
in
think they
any
ever
of
really did. Yeah, I think there was
So-
something that happened made him go away. But
these. I mean, he's pretty deadly.
the fact that he has strength is funny to me, because remember how they
He's
like
so small.
Yeah, they was like, oh, but he has like the strength of 10 men. And I'm like, but he's like 3 feet.
But he's like 2-3 feet tall.
Right.
Just kick him in the face. I always thought that. I was like, why don't you just
why don't you
punt
just, like,
him
yeah.
as hard as you can?
Just get a shotgun,
Yeah.
and blow this thing away.
Right?
It bleeds.
It does.
It obviously feels pain.
Yeah.
Just blow its brains out. But it is a spirit, so I
Man.
guess it has rules,
Ow.
which is going to tie into some of these.
I don't know if I'm between Absolute Deadly and Scary on that one.
Yeah.
Because it is pretty freaking scary. And I mean, he is absolutely deadly. So yeah, you know what? I would put him up at Absolute Deadly. He's a spirit.
Yeah.
And it not like Candyman where you can summon him. He's just
Yeah,
there.
he's just there. They keep freaking putting this thing in production.
I'm to the top.
I'll put him in
Chucky.
Absolute Deadly. Sure. I'll do that.
This guy,
Leatherface.
he doesn't die.
No, there's like 30 Texas Chainsaw movies.
Have you watched the newest one?
I didn't want to.
There's a scene, spoiler alert.
It's probably gonna be spoiled for a lot of these movies.
There's a scene where the two girls, they're buying this town, right? Mm-hmm. And they're going to turn it into whatever the new California, Sacramento, whatever it is, the new domain.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Bulldoze it.
Yeah.
Make
Oh, no.
it better. No, I'm just kidding. It's just plain land.
I know. But they were going to do something, make it nice.
Yeah.
And they brought in their investors, and all the investors are like partying at night on the bus. Mm-hmm. And the two girls get chased onto the bus. They run to the very back, and he gets on the bus, and just everybody's staring at him, and he it just goes through everybody. It's like 20 people.
Holy crap.
And it's a 30s, probably about a minute and a half scene of him just chopping people. It was pretty nuts, man.
Oh, God.
You think you've seen a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that had a pretty intense scene? That would probably be the one.
That was wild.
And so they end up getting out of the back window.
Which was
or
a pretty
something
good.
like that,
you did a
but-
really good chainsaw and sound. Yeah, that was pretty good.
He never dies. All you got to worry
Never
about
really
is
dies.
him running out of gas with the chainsaw.
Which is so funny to me that he's hindered. He's hindered by the petroleum prices.
Right.
Oh, gas went up.
He's got to get a Milwaukee electric chainsaw now.
I want to see that in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want to see it updated. I need him to have a battery-powered chainsaw.
I need a new battery.
All right, he needs to have like a Milwaukee or a DeWalt. I need one of those companies to sponsor the movie. It's just like product placement everywhere.
Oh no, he's in the Milwaukee warehouse
Right.
with all these charged batteries. And it doesn't help that Tesla's next door and he can charge them all.
He has a portable charger that he takes with him. He never runs out of battery.
Oh, I don't know. Just pure scariness. Yeah, the dude's scary.
Yeah, I'd
wouldn't
say
say-
scary.
Yeah.
because you can outrun him.
Yeah, obviously. And I mean, he's used different weapons too, obviously.
Yeah,
And he's strong and he's got that R word strength. Which is, I mean, because that's like what he is. He's not.
yeah, he's definitely not well.
Yeah. So I mean, without saying it, that's what he is. But I definitely say he's
I think
scary.
he just has severe mommy issues, and he's never
Definitely
he's illiterate.
Well, there's a couple of these people that got mommy issues. I guarantee. But scary.
Honestly, he just needs therapy. So I'll put him in there.
You know,
I'll
he's
put him in
just
scary.
he's just
He's
misunderstood.
misunderstood. He's just a misunderstood boy
Just like this
with
guy.
a deadly weapon.
This guy definitely just needs to be petted.
He's such a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He just needs to be petted.
Just a little bit. A couple doggy treats.
Say his name.
Cujo. Cujo is a movie. I don't think I've seen it all the way through, but I've watched it a couple times.
I've seen it 1.5 times.
It's kind of scary. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a rabid dog.
Yeah, and that's never
Actually-
something you want to come in contact with.
I brought it up, and the plot says, in a fictional town of Castle Rock, Maine, revolving around two local families, the narrative is interspersed with vignettes from the seemingly. I am not trying to read all that. Let's see. Tad discovers a wife is having an affair with a tennis player named Steve Kemp. What a
Probably his name
jackass.
isn't Derek.
Right.
There's always a Derek.
Is failing due to a scandal over a cereal called Red Raspberry Zingers. What the hell? I don't remember any of this. Someone wins $5,000. Blah blah blah. Where's the dog come in at? Well, the Pampers are ready for their nurses. The dog Cujo, a large, good-natured Saint Bernard. See, he's a good dog.
Yeah, Saint Bernards are not.
Chases
mean.
a wild rabbit in the fields around their house. Inserts his head into the entrance and a small stone cave. Oh, a bat bites him on the nose and infects him
Yeah.
with rabies.
Yes. So everybody thought that something with the rabies acts like this.
You know
It was
what?
at that time where everybody was so scared of rabies because of this movie.
He's just a good boy.
He just got bit by a bat.
Just kind of scary.
Yeah.
I would put him there. I wouldn't put him in lame because he's a good boy.
Oh yeah, he's kind of scary. The problem, the thing that makes me want to put him in kind of scary
timeout.
is
In timeout.
in timeout. I want to put him in timeout. Is
You go sit in the corner, bad
it's
dog.
because he's a Saint Bernard. Saint Bernards aren't fast.
No.
You know,
But not at all.
Yeah.
But maybe the rabies gave him supernatural speed.
well, it gave him, it made him pretty intense.
Yeah.
But it's like if this was a German Shepherd, like I'd be a little more scared if it was a pit bull
or what are those ones? Doberman.
If it was
a Rottweiler.
Yeah. I'd say even more so a Doberman because a Doberman's like taller.
Oh
and they
yeah.
got that
Or
length.
or a pit bull.
Yeah, like something that's just more that with rabies it would probably be even more insane. Like a Saint Bernard, I'm just like give you a treat and I can
Yeah.
tell you to go sit down.
You big old fluffy bastard. Go sit down.
Yeah, you're shedding. Like, come on.
Get out of my room.
But he was a pretty intense animal.
Now I always
kind of scary.
and this is probably just because it was a scary name for a scary dog.
Yeah.
But I always thought Cujo was a pit bull. Because I knew quite a bit of people that named their pit bulls Cujo.
Yeah.
So put two and two together.
Yeah.
But
Just
I
a
mean,
Saint Bernard.
like you said, it's a Saint Bernard. It's kind of scary to have a rabid dog like that. But here's my thing: shoot him. Is it that hard to kill a
the
dog?
rabies, man.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
the rabies that give him like super strength, bro. Like he can take like 18 bullets and a half.
And I
bro. He
probably
can take like 30 caliber.
there's probably a scene where they shoot him and he gets back up after he's shot. I don't know. I
honestly can't remember. The last time I saw Cujo, like I said, I've seen it 1.5 times. The one time I've seen it all the way through, I remember I was single digits.
Oh really? So you didn't even make it into it?
Yeah, like well,
Oh,
I
you're talking
saw
about
it.
you were single digits.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like 9 minutes in and you. Turned
Oh
it off.
no. I mean like
Okay.
I was that young.
Okay.
And then I saw it halfway through. I think when I was 13, and I just haven't watched it again. So
Yeah.
I can't remember that much of it.
You know what? Wow, that was loud.
Yeah.
You know what that movie reminds me of?
What's that?
It's also a Stephen King movie. The Birds.
Oh yeah.
Just shoot them.
Hey, the birds had weren't those crows?
I want to say it was all birds.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
I think it was.
If crows take over, bro, like crows have the intelligence of a 7-year-old.
No, crows are not real. They're just robots. It's the CIA implanted robots.
They work for the bourgeoisie.
Just like the squirrels.
Crows are real.
Squirrels are the same way.
Squirrels, I can believe. Birds, unfortunately, unfortunately for us, are real.
Nothing really says. I mean, it's a San Francisco pet store. Decides to leave him alone. She brings with her the gift of 2 lovebirds, and they strike up a romance. One day, birds start attacking children at Mitch's sister's party. A huge assault starts on the town by attacking birds.
Yeah. So just birds like all over the place.
Yeah,
Wow.
kind of dumb.
If
honestly.
that happens, no, dude, we're done for if that happens.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Nah, I think
You know how
they're
smart
okay.
birds are? Like ravens can craft
Oh shit, we're getting into
tools.
birds.
No, I'm
You
just
know
saying.
birds. I
Like
forgot
you know how
about that.
smart they are? They're like they can be like rabid toddlers.
Yeah, I don't like.
And they're so quick.
Rabid toddlers.
And they can fly. We don't have the power of flight.
That's true.
So I mean
But we have opposable thumbs.
and we have birdshot.
Birdshot. Birdshot.
Just fry them. Just shooting up in the air, a bunch of beads just going.
Oh man.
Load the cannon.
Why'd you
with
shoot me, man?
I said load the cannon with birdshot. Just the army going out there. Beads,
Little did
hot
we know
beads.
shotguns were the most amazing thing ever.
Right, just
Jesus.
cannons going up into the air at like 30,000 miles per hour. These beads.
Just dark cloud of beads.
The problem is they all got to come back down.
Right.
So,
Buckshot!
so
old-
kind of scary is cool.
Good old Dave Chappelle.
Next, we have the girl from The Exorcist.
What was her name?
I can't remember her name.
She is definitely she's ugly.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
It's more about the demon that possessed her than it is about the girl.
Her name was Reagan.
Okay. Which is a pretty cool. That's a very progressive name for the time.
She starts levitating and speaking in tongues.
Yep, and then she starts, like- Stabbing her vagina with a cross.
Ew.
Yeah.
In the original?
Yes.
I missed that.
Yeah. It was very edgy for its time.
Damn. I guess I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
she
to
was
go
like-
back and watch it.
It's insane.
I know I don't know if it was because they made fun of it, but like Scary Movie, she was like, she definitely had a mouth on her.
Yeah.
And she was like saying some pretty crude stuff. So I don't know if it was like that in the old movie.
It wasn't
not,
like
but
that.
Was it bad
But
though?
she was like cussing up a storm and like saying
Well-
some pretty interesting stuff. She was like,
I might have to go watch it.
yeah, you should definitely watch it. I feel like the original Exorcist is one of those like,
I don't know if I've ever seen it, to be honest.
oh, you should.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you've already told me I should watch Breaking Bad. I'm trying to do that. Okay, leave me
Yeah.
alone.
Well-
Only one at a time.
The Exorcist, I remember my dad told me about this movie. He said the first time he saw it, he couldn't sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, the first time I saw the ending of Roger Rabbit when they rolled over the guy with the steamroller thing, I couldn't sleep. When he got the acid and all that. That's what scared me as a kid, okay? Leave me alone.
Couldn't sleep because of this terrifying movie. You're over here. Well, the end of Roger Rabbit.
Dude, it was nuts.
Really screwed me
Did
up.
you not see him?
I saw
He scared the shit out of me. There were two things as a child that scared me. It was Chucky and the ending of Roger Rabbit, okay? Leave me alone.
I will say.
Damn it.
I will say it was unsettling.
It was.
But next we got the demon possessed Reagan.
Okay.
From The Exorcist.
God dang.
I would say, here's the thing. This demon was intense, but it was just torturing her. Mm-hmm. It didn't really do anything. It was throwing like chairs and pots and pans and beds around. It was, if anything, it was causing a scene.
Those are called poltergeists?
I believe
right?
so, yeah.
Isn't that what the word for
It was some type of, it was like a demon that possessed
Yeah.
her.
I would say it's pretty scary. I don't know.
I would say
It wouldn't be absolutely deadly.
yes. The reason I put it at scary is because of the fact that it didn't
You know what?
it didn't cause a stir in the town. It just really it was a big inconvenience for a family.
Okay. Here, if you're gonna say that, and I completely agree, put it at kind of scary.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Why?
She didn't do anything.
Oh, because she doesn't kill
what
anybody.
does she do?
Yeah, the two people that we
She
have in
scares
scary,
people.
the two people that we have in scary did actually have casualties.
Well, hold on. So did Cujo.
Yes.
But I mean,
I think we're putting
it's
him
a
in
misunderstood good little puppy dog.
Yes, and this child isn't it's not her fault. It just possessed her.
Man, I kind of, if I'm being completely honest, I kind of want to put her as lame.
She's not lame,
I mean, she's pretty lame.
She's kinda
She didn't
scary.
kill anybody.
but she's very scary.
All right, put her in kind of scary. Then. She's ugly. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, and if anything, she caused severe psychological damage.
Oh hell yeah! You know what? She. Never mind. I'll get into that at the end. It's about Evil Dead. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we got good old Freddy.
Oh, Freddy.
Now I'm gonna say something before we get into Freddy.
He's a child molester.
No. I mean, maybe,
Something
but
like that. I don't know.
the thing that terrifies me about Freddy is he gets you in your dreams.
That is pretty scary.
You have to sleep.
Yeah. Or if you daydream.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's some genius level like creativity because we have to sleep.
You have to. There's no getting around it.
Yeah. Like it's just he's going to come for you eventually.
Yeah.
So I think that alone puts him in absolute deadly.
Oh, for sure. He wasn't a spirit.
No, he's kind of just an entity.
He was an entity of a guy that I want to say was burned in a
burned?
building
Yeah.
because in a factory
Yeah.
because he either killed a kid or slept with a kid. I think he killed a kid.
Okay.
I don't think he was that scary to want to sleep with a kid, but I think he killed a kid, and all the parents in the town came after him, or multiple kids, something like that. So before you come on and critique us, I'm not getting Google out. I know it was something with a kid, so shut your mouth. But yeah, no, definitely in your dreams, that's some pretty messed up stuff.
Yeah, to me that's hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like to even be a healthy individual and functioning society, you have to get some rest.
Have to get rest.
So like he can just you know, next thing you know, you think you're in a bad dream, and then you know it's over.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just ugh.
That was that movie, or him himself, is the reason I don't like putting my feet over the drain in the bathtub.
Really.
Oh yeah, I see the drain and
Remember that hand came
the
up?
hand came out of it.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, thank you.
Who's that?
This is from this. That's the little demon from The Grudge.
The Grudge. Okay, so explain the Grudge. I know somewhat of it. She has a little brother or something like that. But...
The Grudge is a Japanese demon.
Okay.
It's a like Japanese demonic story. The Japanese culture has a lot of ghosts.
Yeah.
And
The Bob the Builder ghost.
that
Can we fix it?
that's for another time. But
Pretty messed up video.
but there's good ghosts and there's bad ghosts and there's ghosts that kind of just hang around. Like ghosts are just a thing in Japan.
Okay.
So this is a haunting from a specific spirit. One second here.
Now, is she a housekeeper for the house and she doesn't know about it, or does she move into the house?
It's when someone dies. It's like from extreme sorrow.
No. I'm talking about the girl that she's taking over right there.
Oh, I think she moves in.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a curse that is born when someone dies in the grip of extreme rage or sorrow, created where the person died, which was in that specific house.
Oh, so somebody died in the house. That demon was created, or spirit was
Yeah.
created and haunts that person there.
Those who encounter the curse die, and the curse is reborn repeatedly, passing from victim to victim in an endless growing chain of horror.
Well, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah. So like
So it's
it'll
like a
kill you,
never-ending-
and it'll just keep going.
That's pretty scary. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another thing where I never saw the ending, so I don't know what they did with it.
Well, it latches onto the being. Like I think the guy who finally had the curse, it like latched onto him because he got sent away to a hospital, and it was like just hanging on its back. And that's like the last scene we see. Is like,
So it never goes away. It doesn't get killed, sent away, nothing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to die.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking scary.
Yeah.
There's no weakness for it.
Mm-hmm.
You really ain't gonna be able to do anything with it, man. Is it deadly?
Yeah, because it doesn't really end. It's
Man.
let me see. Yeah, until the curse is on, she could still harm him. She enters the house and pours gasoline everywhere, then sees her son in the house. Wait.
So what if you burn the house down like she did?
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of a different movie. If you burn the house, I feel like that's a weird loophole. Because the ghost is in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, so it's the fact that it's tied to the house. A lot of spirits have these rules, and I think that's a rule that is kind of like
I would feel like that
just
would take
leave
care
and
of it.
destroy the house.
Yeah.
So because of that, it's scary. If there was no necessarily getting rid of it, it would be absolute deadly. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it in scary.
It's definitely scary. Shoot, even a step up, pretty scary if there was one. I mean,
Yeah.
that's some demonic stuff. Is pretty crazy.
Remember the sound that it made?
I don't.
It's like.
That's kind of annoying.
Which freaked
to be
me out.
completely honest.
It freaked me out. Like anything that makes that noise is like, hey, can you not?
Yeah, can you please? Can you stop?
Yeah, please stop that. If you're gonna do that, just kill me because I don't need to hear that anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's annoying. That's like somebody burping. Dude, this is a loop for 12 hours.
Yeah. Oh god. What are people sleeping to that?
Jesus Christ. I don't know if I like that. No, that's annoying. Go the hell away.
In the theater, that's really bad. 'Cause I
Ew.
saw it in theaters, and I was like,
Really?
"Oh wow, this is awful." Yeah.
and it doesn't keep playing like that. It's kind of
Oh,
it was like
no, it doesn't.
it was
Just
like 5 seconds every time, but
yeah, it's
That's-
not like for 10 minutes.
God, yeah, 12 hours.
All right.
Let me sleep to the wonderful sounds of whales.
Anybody who has to sleep to that,
Birds.
that's so creepy to me. Like, 'cause some
and
people I'm sure
red
sleep to
noise.
that.
Oh yeah, this is some messed up people.
Police scanners.
Oh, good old Aunt Jeanette.
Next we got Pennywise.
Now, not the original.
Not the original. I think the new one is actually better. Personally.
I think it was more. It was. It was definitely. Man, how do you put it? It's weirder.
Yeah.
It had a sense, more of a sense of death, I guess. Like it was scary, yes, but there was something about that old one to me that was kind of like, man, that's kind of weird, that kind of messed up.
I think it's because of how Tim Curry portrayed it.
Probably, that's probably what it
Because
was.
I think Pennywise.
I think you know what I think it is. I think
What's
the
that?
look is scarier. I would feel like the look is scarier.
the original look.
Yes,
Wow.
just the jacked up teeth and just the way it looked, bro. Look at that one. I'll find a picture and I'll show you. Look at that one compared to this, because that picture right there,
Yeah.
razor sharp teeth.
Yeah. But the new
Compared
one had
to
that
that.
too. Because that was in his kill form,
Yeah.
and that he did the same thing.
Well.
He like whitened
Dude,
his
look at that
mouth,
right
and it was like
there.
a shark.
Right there, look at it.
Yeah. So that was when he was about to bite.
I don't know.
So
I
the
feel
new
like,
Pennywise did the same thing. Like, let me show the.
I don't know. I definitely think the new one's scarier. Mm-hmm. But there's just something about being in that time. Like, that's what, 70s, 80s?
Yeah. Right at the
Probably
same time.
70s. Nothing was scary like that then. Ah, yeah. See, that's creepy too.
Yeah. The new teeth.
Man,
It definitely was, like, for its time, pretty intense.
here's my problem with it.
Okay.
All you have to do is insult him.
Yeah.
Tell him he's a little bitch and he's small and he's not scary.
Yeah.
And he gets down to this real weak, tiny little thing, and then they just stomp on it
Yeah.
and grab its heart. And
You ain't
pull
got
it
the
out.
heart, homeboy. You
Yeah.
ain't got the heart.
That's
Just get the drill
That's-
sergeant from Full Metal
Pain.
Jacket.
Oh, Major Pain.
He'll just shrink super quick.
Yeah, Ernest Lee or
Yeah.
whatever his name is. Yeah.
That is a very strange weakness.
That would be the only reason I would put it in lame. It's scary. It's scary. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
okay.
Don't get me wrong. The weakness
The weakness is bad.
is very bad.
But
It's
I put
lame.
him. I put him in kind of scary because he goes after specifically children.
Oh, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. For
and
sure.
the fact that a child is almost always going to be scared. They're not going to think to insult it and put it down.
no.
It's going to show up as something that's going to be kind of friendly.
Yeah.
And then if that kid tries
Hello,
to reject
Georgie?
it, yeah, then it's going to be like, oh no, like I don't know about this. Then it
popcorn?
tries to maybe offer it something or
popcorn.
sympathize with it, yeah. And then entices the kid in.
Yeah.
And then
eats
it
them.
either goes right for him or it tries to like build up scare, like because it builds off the scariness.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it basically
yeah.
like seasons the kid.
Yeah.
So it tastes better.
I definitely will say the newer movie was gorier.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
literally saw people's arms and stuff get bitten off. Like,
Yeah, you saw like dead kids in the water.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like yeah,
nuts.
it was pretty wild.
So, I mean, if we're going off of just that movie,
Yeah.
by all means.
because I know it's a bad weakness. That's a pretty severe
Make the
weakness.
call, big guy. I don't know.
I'm gonna put
Because, like you
him-
said, literally all you need is a drill sergeant.
yeah, and they had to grow up before they even did insult him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him in.
Kinda scary?
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just that weakness alone, dude. You're just.
It's a pretty bad weakness.
This guy doesn't seem to even have a weakness.
Yeah. Good old Jason.
Now, before we get any further, you people that are listening to this, that are, experts in scary movies and stuff like that, Jason might have had a weakness. It might have been something along his mother or the lake or something like that. We don't know. We're not looking at the damn.
Make fun of his mom.
Yeah, your mom's a bitch.
He starts shrinking.
I could get the best comedians in the world to make mom jokes
Right.
about him. But we're not going. We don't know these movies 100%. So shut up.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I put a little lock in the
There you go.
in the microphone.
I don't know why you're doing that.
I don't know.
But Jason,
Johnson.
he
He is extremely strong.
he's got mommy issues for sure.
Big time.
Big
He's not
mommy
quick.
issues. He's not.
I've never seen him run.
No,
He
don't
just
run.
he just waits for you to fall.
yeah. He's definitely strong as
Very strong.
Frickin'
Like he's
hell.
knocking down walls and doors and armed with only a knife.
a machete.
A machete
Machete.
and a hockey mask.
Well, here's the thing about him. He's definitely absolutely deadly.
Yeah.
He's gonna go up there for sure because we don't know how to get rid of him.
Yeah, there really isn't like much killing him. Even Freddy couldn't actually completely kill him.
Did anybody try to shotgun to his face or anything like that? Like,
I think there's definitely been fights.
I know
I
there's
feel like
a-
he's taken bullets,
yeah,
and they tried to drown him in his childhood lake.
yeah. They tried to drown him in the dream or something. Oh no,
Well, Freddy tried to get him in his dream.
Freddy
and tried to
tried.
drown him.
yeah, he's absolutely deadly. But I mean, man,
Yeah.
there's no doing anything to him.
Yeah, and I just realized that Jason actually came out on top in Freddy vs.
Yes,
Jason.
he did
He
because
brought
then at
out
his
Freddy's
head-
lake. Yeah, out of the lake, he brought out Freddy's head and,
And
it
then-
winked.
and then Freddy winked exactly. So there was really no killing either one.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely, absolutely deadly. There's no way of killing him. I
which
don't
was
know.
a dope scene. Like that last scene of
That
just him
very
coming
end.
out of the lake.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
But
I would definitely like to see what happens when you talk about his mom, though.
next we got Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah. I was trying to remember who that was. This guy, he's the same thing.
Yeah.
There's no weakness.
Yep.
And like I said, there might have been something said about a weakness. We're just not remembering it. But from what I understand, they've made 3-4 movies about him now.
I think 3.
And he hasn't died. So what the hell do we do? If you literally saw that guy and you had a gun in your hand, you shoot the guy, he doesn't die.
Yeah.
They did it with a giant catapult, with a not a catapult, a giant arrow shooting thing that had a spear,
Yeah, spear at the end of it.
and he didn't die from that.
Yeah.
So how the hell do you kill the guy?
You kind of can't. The only way to defeat Jeepers Creepers, or the Creeper as they call him, is to survive
Is that what they call him, the creeper?
the Creeper. The only way to survive him is like to survive like this certain period. I think it's 23 days. He's gonna try to like terrify
he
you
comes
for like
out-
23 days.
He comes out every so often. But
Yeah. So if you survive that, then that's fine. But you really can't kill him. You can only hurt him or slow him down, but he can't die.
What if they ever find a way to like cut his wings off?
He'll just grow him back.
Does he?
Yeah, he like regenerates.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You're definitely dying.
He'll take your face and your eyes and your tongue and your hand
So-
and all that type of stuff. And
Well,
like,
that's if you're Justin Justin
Long, yeah.
So, yeah.
give me your
Jeepers
face
Creepers. Give me my eyes. He's deadly.
for sure.
This guy's lame.
Krampus.
What a lame. How do you consider that even a horror movie?
I don't
mean,
even
it's-
know why it's on this list.
You know what? I could make the same thing, which I'm not saying it's wrong. I could make the same argument about Die Hard. Krampus is his Christmas movie.
Krampus is a Christmas movie, but Die Hard is not.
Yes, it is. Damn it. Stop it. Jerk. Anyways.
Anyway, let's just go ahead. We can discuss it, but let's go ahead and put him in lame.
He's just...
Yeah. He's got to have his minions do his bidding for him.
Well, and yeah, exactly. He doesn't do anything himself. Mm-hmm. I mean, the fact that he can trap you in a globe forever is kind of crazy.
Yeah, you're in your own little universe and you don't even know
But
it.
and it's like this. I guess it would be Groundhog Day.
Basically, it's like a never-ending loop of Christmas.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's lame.
The whole world
No,
in his
he's scarier than Krampus is.
Yeah. I fear Bray Wyatt much more than I fear Krampus. But
Ooh, Mikey.
yeah,
Michael.
Michael, which Halloween Ends is now streaming on Peacock. Yeah, free ad.
Wow.
That was a
Are
free
we getting
ad.
paid for that?
That was a free ad. I'm gonna cut that out because we didn't get paid for that. But Halloween Ends is finally upon us, and here we are talking about Jason.
Have you watched it yet or no?
I don't know if I'm going to.
Really? Why?
I just don't care.
Maybe fast forward to the end.
Maybe.
The last 10 minutes.
I just don't know if I care.
I don't really care.
I stopped after Halloween 3 as far as how many that I actually like.
Man,
Halloween 3 is the last of the ones I actually care for.
I've never watched one all the way through.
Really?
No, it's the same thing. It's just a stabbing horror film.
Yeah, but I would say you don't need to watch Halloween. I could say you could definitely have to watch some of these, like The Exorcist. I don't think you actually need to. This might sound blasphemous to a lot of horror lovers. I don't think you need to watch Halloween.
How dare you?
Yeah, and I'm a horror guy. Like that's my thing. If the only thing that existed was horror movies, I'd still be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't feel like you need to watch Halloween.
Well, what is his thing? He's not mommy issues or anything like that. What is his? Or is he?
It became a troubled child that grew into a insane murderer.
Oh, so maybe he is a mommy issue kid.
Yeah, but it grew into the fact that he is not even human anymore.
Oh.
He's just a thing. He's like a god that can't be killed. He's just a non-stop force.
Man, I don't know.
Because they've done everything to this man.
Yeah.
To this thing.
It seems
and
like
it keeps coming back. They've even blown him up.
Have they really?
Or they blew up where he was. We don't see him physically blow up
to pieces. Oh shit!
Yeah, but they set him on fire. They've done everything to him. They shot him so many times. They've stabbed him. There's not much that hasn't been done to Michael.
Yeah, because him and Jason are about the same, aren't they?
Yeah, as far as
being shot, blown up.
Yeah,
everything.
there's so many things that have happened to them. They're still here. Damn. So Halloween Ends. I guess we're gonna figure out if it actually ends. I feel like there's probably still gonna be 10 more made, just without Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, she's. I think they're doing it before she actually dies.
Yeah, I think they're trying to speed this up and get her out of there because I don't think she wants to do it anymore. For one,
it's repetitive.
Yeah, so I don't think she wants to do it for one, and they really just want to end her storyline.
I feel
like that's what this is. They're wrapping up her storyline.
I feel like Jason and Michael are like Ford and Chevy. They're competing against each other with the same exact product.
Yeah, both got sharp objects. Both have knives.
Both do not die.
Both are they both in jumpsuits?
Yeah. Both basically have mommy issues. I mean, it's basically the same person with a different look.
I will say though that mask that Michael has is haunting for a couple of reasons.
It's scarier than Jason's, that's for sure.
Because it's just an unidentified face.
Yeah.
It just has no eyes. You can never see his eyes.
Nope.
And it's just a face.
Well, and that's the thing is you never see either one either. So
yeah,
it's
well with Jason, you've seen his crazy looking eyes. I think he had alien eyes or something like that in H2O.
Really? I didn't know that.
Or something like that because I think that's when he was in space or whatever. But
oh god, that one was horrible.
Yeah, but you never see Michael's eyes. It's just a soulless void. So I would say absolute deadly because there's really no stopping him.
Yeah. I mean, if Jason's up there, it's the same thing. So
yeah. So next we have Norman Bates from Psycho. Who's just
just a guy that stabbed somebody. I mean, how many people did he kill in that movie?
Well, the thing about Psycho is that what makes him scary is he is just he's a psycho.
He's another mommy issue kid.
Yeah, there's no reasoning with him. And he's actually kind of a charming guy.
They're starting to become a pattern here with mommy issue killers.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of scary.
I put him in
he's kind
scary.
of lame.
Kind of scary, yeah.
I don't know. He's killed somebody.
I put him in kind of scary just because there's no reasoning with him. But he's still a
Krampus hasn't
person.
killed anybody.
Yeah.
He sends his minions to do his thing. He didn't kill anybody.
Yeah. Norman Bates has taken a life.
He has a body count.
Yeah. So
in more than one way.
Yeah. So I would say he's at least kind of scary.
But
he's still human. This is The Nun.
Did you watch this one?
I did not watch The Nun. I watched the Conjuring movie where the nun was featured.
Yeah,
And what's
yeah.
her name? Like Valak or something like
I
that?
can't remember.
Yeah.
The one that you find kind of hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know why I'm attracted to that
It's her
actress.
eyes.
But
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think it's the eyes. But, yeah, it's a demon.
Yeah.
It's a very specific demon.
Yeah.
The way it died, though, in The Conjuring is, like, you just have to know its name and, like,
Was that
banish
like the
it back to hell.
La Llorona kind of thing?
Kinda.
Basically the same thing.
Kinda, yeah. Because this demon, like picks out specific members of your family. Like in The Conjuring's case, it was the woman's daughter. And it started, like, haunting her and doing weird stuff around the house.
Was that the one
and-
where they were in England, or
Yes.
she almost jumps out the window and gets stabbed by the tree?
Yes. So it still caused some harm,
Yeah.
but
Kinda.
again, you just have to kind of know its name
Yeah.
and banish it back to hell. It's not that powerful of a
It's-
demon.
It's okay. It's not lame.
It's not lame. It's just kind of scary.
It's kind of scary.
It's creepy.
It's creepy. Those movies are more. Whoa, wrong one. Where are you going?
I know.
There you go. He's definitely scarier than that.
Yeah.
Those movies are definitely more thrillers, jump scares.
Yeah.
That's all those are. It's an interesting story, but it's, I don't know. They're scarier movies. The Nun's scary, but nah.
I'm gonna make a move.
What?
I want to put Pennywise up to scary
Why?
because he's killed more people than everybody in Kind of Scary. He's killed dozens of children.
Well, how many people did Cujo kill? Because then you're gonna have to move him up.
Like a few. But Cujo's still like a dog. Pennywise is basically a god.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He terrorized Dairy Maine.
I don't
Or Dairy
remember
Maine.
if the nun actually. Does the nun actually kill?
I've never seen the Nun movie.
I can't remember.
I just remember her from the Conjuring. I
I-
didn't want to watch the Nun.
yeah.
I was like, it's gonna be bad. I'm not watching that.
They're all the same movie.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not watching that movie. I watched the Conjuring movies. I will not watch their spin-off
Yeah.
stuff.
La
I'm not-
Llorona.
Yeah, I'm not
Nun.
doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. So no, thank you.
Tell you what though, that Smile movie looks pretty freaking nuts.
I've heard some decent things about it.
Oh, is it out?
Yeah. Well,
no
wait. Somebody told me they saw it. It is out because somebody told me they saw it.
Wow. Yeah, that's a movie I definitely am not
Yeah, September 30th.
really.
Yeah. So yeah, somebody told me they saw it. Another person is going to watch it today, and I've seen a couple of reviews. Some people said it was pretty decent.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Eesh.
yeah.
Creepy as hell.
Next we got Samara.
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 Samira. Some Sarah.
we got a samurai.
Samurai.
Samara from The Ring.
Man.
You got 7 days, big fella. If you watch that video,
Eh.
you got 7 days. Ain't no stopping that. You better live that week to the fullest.
It's scary. It's scary. I'd let her, bro, come out that TV.
Yeah.
Let's throw hands.
Oh, there ain't no throwing hands with that. You're
Oh,
done.
I'm throwing hands.
She'll kill you with fear.
I don't care. I'm throwing hands. I will throw feet. I will throw butt. I will throw whatever I have to. She's going down.
Right.
That is just a small girl.
But it's
I'm beating her.
not like you're not fighting the girl.
I know. But still.
But I do get what you're saying.
just like the scary movie when she comes out and is like, "Oh no, bitch, let's go." She puts
right.
her hands
Yeah,
up.
she like starts hitting her. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, we're throwing hands. I ain't afraid of that.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
I know.
And you're gonna die with like a weird face.
I know. Yeah.
Looking all crazy. You're gonna have this face right there.
Oh, the scream face.
That's how you die. And then your picture's gonna be all blurry. You get blurry pictures.
No more blurry pictures. I mean, it is scary.
I
If we're going off a body count,
want to put her in scary because it
of the
kind of
body count?
reminds me. Well, it kind of reminds me of the Candyman. It's
okay.
avoidable,
Okay.
but if you do it,
Now, what happens if you just Burn the tape.
Didn't it come back? Didn't she try that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think the mom tried that. Something happened. I think
And
it
it
came
probably
back
came
or something
back.
like that.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuckers.
So there's no destroying the tape.
That's cheating.
Yeah. So I think the tape is like fairly indestructible. And it's gonna get like passed from person to person to person.
What if you cut the ribbon in the VCR tape?
It just molds itself back together.
Damn it. Okay.
If you think burning doesn't work, you think
What
you're
if
just
you-
gonna cut it?
What if you don't rewind it? Blockbuster
The
special right
cardinal
there.
sin of all VHS tapes. I didn't rewind.
didn't.
You're done for now, Samara. I won't rewind you.
She comes out of the tape.
No! Starts sinking. Starts getting small. Everything just shrinks, and he gets to pick his heart
Take
out.
his heart out.
Yeah.
No, it's scary. I would put it was scary, especially because it kind of reminds me of like you said, Candyman, but also the Grudge.
Yeah. You can't really stop
it's a spirit. You can't really stop it.
Yeah.
What is the
Something
premise?
coming out of a well.
What is the premise? Oh yeah, especially coming out of the well. You're
Yeah,
like,
you
what?
can't see
How the
its
hell did
face.
she climb out of there?
Yeah, and she's coming out of there like all crazy,
all
like a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she climbs through the TV like that. Creepy.
Yeah.
How do you explain Hellraiser?
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Okay, Hellraiser. It's kind of like the new one is kind of like the original in a way. They are a bunch of Hellraiser is part of like a sadistic cult. They're not people. They're again kind of like demons or gods of torture.
Here we go. Plot. There we go.
They basically
What is a hedonist?
hedonists. That's what they are.
Refers to a family of theories, all which have in common the pleasure plays a central role in them. Psychological or motivational hedonism claims that the human behavior is determined by desires to increase pleasure and to decrease pain.
Yes, but their version of pleasure
What the hell?
creates immense pain.
Interesting.
So, like, let's say if you want power, they'll be like, okay, you've chosen power. So what it'll do is it'll create something that in their world gives you power, but it's going to cause you eternal pain. Physical eternal pain. It's like it's just like a bunch of ways of torturing you, basically.
Interesting.
They have different,
That's why they all look so messed up.
yeah, like each one of them has a different way to torture you in a way that is their pleasure, but it's painful for you. And the pain never goes away. It's my phone.
Oh, I was like, what the hell is that?
The phone, the phone. The pain never stops. It's eternal pain.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. That's not really avoidable.
No, it's not. The only way you can avoid these entities is to not like pick up this. There's always what's called
It's like a
in
box or a
movies.
puzzle or something?
Yeah, in movies it's called a MacGuffin. And a MacGuffin is the thing that causes things to happen. It's something that moves the plot forward.
You know what's crazy about that?
What?
My mom's last name is McGuffey.
Oh, your mom's a MacGuffin.
Oh, no. Shout out to Mom.
Shout out to
now,
MacGuffin.
now I'm freaking out.
Yeah. Your mom's a Hellraiser.
Oh, no. Damn pinhead.
But yeah, it's an object that keeps the plot going forward. That's basically what the puzzle or box is in Hellraiser. Mm-hmm. It's the common thing of don't mess with it, and it won't mess with you.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's I would put that as absolutely deadly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would put it in absolute deadly because it's a very backwards. Like you can't. If you do try to get that, I choose passion, I choose love, I choose power, I choose whatever it is. Like you're offering yourself an audience with these deities, and it's like
they're called Cenobites?
yes, something like that.
Cenobites.
Cenobites, yeah. And these things offer you these choices, and you have to choose, or you have to pass it on.
Yeah.
So you can choose someone that they're going to do this to, or take what they give you. They're gifts.
That would be an interesting movie to watch.
Yeah. So they give you their gift. So you get this
1987.
gift. And 87, wow.
Yeah.
And then you receive their gift, and the gift is never something that's actually,
that you actually want.
yeah, like love is not. It's their version of love.
And then it'll probably be like something with stabbing in the heart or something like that.
Yeah, something in yeah.
That's creepy.
It's brutal.
Your boy.
Next, we got your boy.
What's that? What are you doing? Chilling.
Killing. He had his tongue out in one of them. You're like,
Yeah. I don't even. What do you call him?
what is his
Just
name
Scream?
again? It's a some type of mask.
Officer Doogie or whatever his name is
Right.
from Scream.
But
Or
the mask has a, oh, it's Ghostface.
Ghostface. There
Yeah.
we go.
Or yeah, something like that.
He was just a person.
Yeah, it's still just a dude. So
He had a body count though.
yeah, you can outrun him though, and if you
Yeah.
have a gun, it's over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's
Clack, clack, buckshot.
right. If you shoot this thing, he's just a dude.
And then he turns out to be an meth addict.
Right.
Hey, man, why'd you kill me, man? Why's your dick out? Shout out,
Heroin?
Dave.
That's crystal meth.
Shout out, Dave Chappelle.
Right. But yeah, it's just he's just a guy.
Yeah, but he's got a body count.
He's kinda
and
scary.
He's scarier than.
He's not
Okay,
lame.
Hold on. Here's my thing. Who did you move?
I moved
Pennywise?
Pennywise. You can just shoot him.
I know, but if we're going off of what you're saying, he's got a body count over all
Yeah.
those other people.
Pennywise. Listen, Pennywise has killed dozens and dozens of children.
Okay.
All of these people down here have a few. This one doesn't have one at all. And so it's
Lame.
like, yeah, I don't think
You
that
suck.
I didn't see the nun in the original one. She didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
So in The Conjuring, so it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, this is way better than a dude.
Dude, just shoot the dude.
All right. So I'm putting him in just kind of scary because if a cop is on the scene, he's shooting him.
You're right.
So
Okay, well, but he's fast.
he's quick, but he's
He's a
not.
track
He's
star.
not like super.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Like yes, I mean if it's Usain Bolt underneath the mask, then sure.
What if it was?
Then yeah, he's gonna catch you.
Then you're
But
screwed.
like the layout of your house better than he does.
That's true.
All I gotta do is like run a couple different ways and then put some butter on the ground and he's
Put some butter on the. Let me just hold on. Let me melt this butter real quick. You go hide in the garage.
All I gotta do is throw a stick of butter. You ain't come get me.
Couple banana peels. Let me get some bleach out on the tile.
Right. If he falls on linoleum, he's done. He's breaking a hip. He might crack his wrist. All I gotta do is have him chase me in Walmart. You're not falling on that ground.
Oh god. Okay. It's kind of lame, but
It's just a guy.
it's just a guy. Yeah. Slender Man.
Lame.
He's okay. He's lame. The only thing I tried to look for a seed if he actually killed anybody. The only thing I saw was beginning in 2014, a moral panic occurred over the Slender Man after readers of his fiction were connected to several violent acts, particularly a near fatal stabbing of a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
The stabbing inspired the documentary Beware the Slender Man. I want to say there was here's folklore. Let's see. I want to say there was a movie about how he told some girl. Oh, you know what? I actually remember hearing about that. Never mind. That was the thing that said, oh, Slender Man's real, and she believed in him, and he told her to go stab that girl. And it
Yeah.
was her best friend.
Yeah.
I remember that. Okay, never mind. I watched that on Dr. Phil one time.
It had real life implications in
Yes.
certain ways, but it has been born of a folktale.
But I mean, there's nothing that says.
I think Conan actually made fun of it.
I can see that.
It's like, oh, folktale, Slenderman.
There's nothing that says he's actually killed anybody.
No,
So he's a lame.
it's a folktale.
He's not showing his
He's
face.
The Little Mermaid. So next one is we got the Thing.
We found out is the remake, the 2011.
This screenshot is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the 2011 one. That is a woman's chest cavity turning into a mouth.
Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
It takes a lot of different forms.
I'm seeing that. I'm kind of freaked out right now. 'Cause there's a one where a person's upside down, turning into like a spider. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is the point of this movie?
The Thing to me was absolutely terrifying. Now, The Thing is
Where's
something that takes human form.
An alien spacecraft and nearby alien body are discovered buried in Antarctic ice. I'm starting to think we should not go down to that area where there's just ice. Alien and Predator, The
Right.
Thing. I mean, what else is going to be down there? Jeez. I knew Godzilla was down there at one point. The body is evacuated on a block of ice and returned to the Thule station.
Yep.
During a party, Jameson sees the alien burst from the ice block. Searching for the alien, the team, Lars' dog dead. What? Finds Lars's dog dead. There we go.
Yes.
Alien drags someone into itself, sputtering blood on Olaf. The group kills the alien with a flamethrower. Spoiler. An autopsy finds the alien cells were copying Henrik's. Olaf falls ill. Oh, so every time it attacks someone, its blood gets people to turn into a new one?
Yeah, but a lot of times you can't tell it is the Thing.
Wow.
One of the big conflicts of the movie is there's telltale signs that you know if somebody is infected.
Uh-huh.
So one thing they did, what the Thing does when it infects you, is it fixes your imperfections. So in one scene, they all open their mouth, and one of them has a cavity or like a filling.
Okay.
It wasn't there anymore. They checked his mouth and it wasn't there, and like, oh, it's this guy, and that's how that's how they found out. Like, it fixes your imperfections. Like,
Yeah.
like if you have like a broken leg, your leg won't be broken anymore. And like, so it's kind of like the
So it kinda
telltale. Yeah.
Okay. That's
It's terrifying because you may not know. It can be killed. It can definitely be beaten, which is why I would say it's scary. Whether or not it's scary or absolutely deadly is basically just depending on how prepared you are to deal with it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and
It's-
again, it takes many forms. It's quick. It's
You know what? It's definitely scary as hell,
yeah.
especially since it's different forms. Like I said, that woman's eating somebody with her chest cavity.
Yeah, like her whole like torso has opened up.
I honestly would say that's absolutely deadly.
Yeah.
How do you deal with it? How do you get rid of it?
Yeah, like if you don't know what you're dealing with, then you're gonna be obliterated.
Yeah.
So it's hard to fight something where you don't even know like what
Yeah,
the thing is.
Ugh.
And again, I say watch the original. The
Oh,
original
okay.
Thing was terrifying. It's
Really?
still a very, very scary film.
Have you seen that one?
The new one, yeah, I've seen them all. The new one's okay, but it's nowhere near like
It's probably
that.
it's just gorier.
In some ways, it didn't capture the suspense of the original one.
Ah,
It didn't make
okay.
your like heart pump like the original one
Really?
did. Yeah, like definitely watch the original one.
Interesting.
Another like classic horror movie. But yeah, I would definitely put in Absolute Deadly for sure.
Now there's some ones that you guys are gonna, when we finally get these on YouTube, you're gonna see that they're not on here.
Yeah.
And there's two that we came up with. If you want, when you guys get to it, you guys can put in the comments which ones could have been added to this and which not. But the first one was a leprechaun.
Yeah,
That little bastard scared the hell out of me. And the one thing I remember was the guy's like, I want your pot of gold. And that was his wish. And the leprechaun gave it to him, and his stomach started growing and turned into a giant pot of gold, and it killed him that way. And I'm like, bro, that's disgusting. Like,
yeah. Grants your wish. In quotes.
yeah, he grants your wish to a certain extent. Like the kind of like the thing. It creates or it fixes your imperfection.
Oh,
it
yeah.
gives you your wish,
Yeah,
but it gives it to you in a shitty way.
yeah, like Hellraiser.
Or Hellraiser, I'm sorry, that's
Yeah.
what it was. I'm sorry. It gives you that wish, but oh, by the way, here's the plot twist. You're gonna die.
Yeah, I'll give you exactly what you want.
I would say he's probably kind of scary.
Yeah,
If he was on here, I'd put him there.
he's scary scary as in physical representation.
Is that how you feel about him? Just
Yeah, just
that guy.
you're shorter than Chucky. But
We'll see those two in a basketball game. With the little Tyke's
the
hoop.
leprechaun just like cross Chucky over.
Hey, he was in the hood, okay?
He was in the hood.
So I don't know if Chucky's gone to the hood yet.
Awful movie.
It was pretty bad.
But have you seen Tales from the Hood, by the way?
No.
Don't watch it.
No, is it bad?
It's bad. There's a lot of like actually kind of scary, creepy things that happen in there.
Uh-huh.
But overall, it's just not a good movie. But this ain't no funeral home. This is hell.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I think it's just kind of scary.
And then the other one was Art the Clown from Terrifier.
Absolutely deadly.
I told Derek that if there was a scary clown, that would probably be the scary clown.
Yes.
Because I mean, just look at him. I mean, shit, you know what he looks like. I guess I can put a picture of him up there whenever we do this, but the dude's disgusting.
Yeah.
He's nasty looking.
Oh yeah.
I definitely would.
He's got some ways about him.
He's just gross.
Yeah.
And
I want to kiss him.
His what?
Nothing.
Okay. You're freaking me out, dude.
Skip over that.
But
That's for Itchy Sweater After Dark.
Itchy Sweater After Dark. That's that subscription service you gotta pay for.
Yeah, that's the Quiet Storm
I almost put
With
that
your-
in Itchy Sweater.
with the lover boy.
Art the Clown. Oh god.
Art the Sweater.
Art the Sweater. Art the Itchy. The dude's nasty. His teeth are all black. His mouth is just disgusting. Stop it.
I'm sorry, Art the Itchy is hilarious.
Art the Itchy.
It's like a an old like Scottish name, like you go into battle. Bring it Art the Itchy.
Art the Itchy.
Yeah, your crest.
Is he the Itchy Sweater podcast
Yeah, he has it.
mascot?
Yeah, he has the sweater on the shield.
It's just the Art the Clown with an itchy sweater on.
That thick sweater.
Any other ones you could think of? Because
That I can think of, no.
after going through that list, now I'm like, man, I can't really think of anybody else.
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid.
I could think of some scary movies and thriller movies and all that, but
Yeah.
that list
Because these are specific. I like this because these are the specific villains.
yeah.
Like, it's not just a scary film.
Yeah, and I mean they hit the ones that are everybody really knows about.
Yeah.
I mean those top, other than maybe if you're not a horror movie enthusiast, I doubt you would know the last two on that top one. Because I mean, I wouldn't know that was the thing. And then Hellraiser, I only know Hellraiser because I've done my research on horror
Yeah.
movies. I wouldn't know who Candyman was if you didn't explain it. Cujo, I don't think a lot of people would know who that is. Norman Bates, The Nun, the one that we couldn't figure out for the longest time, Krampus, whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
for some reason is on here.
Krampus doing the crump. Crumpy.
Krampus.
Or Slender Man.
Yeah.
Unless you're absolute.
I mean, if you're into
Horror movie
games and like
enthusiast.
kind of like horror,
that's
folklore.
That's how I found out about Slender Man was that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I didn't even know Candyman. Slenderman was like a folktale until the game came out. I didn't even know that was a thing.
On the computer where you had to go to a certain place, turn
Yeah.
the flashlight on and off and all
Yeah,
that.
and after doing like a little
Yeah.
research, then I found out about it, but I never knew about Slenderman before that.
Yeah. Or even about that girl that stabbed her best friend. I never knew about that
Yeah.
until I started doing research about Slender Man.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's
Yeah, a lot
some
of these
crazy stuff.
I think are really well known.
I'd say about 90% of them, 95%. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think anybody who has watched horror movies for the past 10 years knows pretty much all of these people.
All of these people.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if I would put Alien in the horror category.
Yeah, it's right on that line.
Yeah.
It had horror elements to it.
Yes.
If we're talking about the original Alien movie, that's basically just an action movie.
Yeah.
So, it had horror aspects.
Yes. Yes.
So
But I mean, on this list, definitely absolutely deadly. But
yeah,
who would you say is the most deadly out of all those people on top?
honestly, Alien.
You think so too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's supernatural. It doesn't really have any weaknesses.
No.
It's very quick.
Yep.
Has like acid spit
Yep.
and a second little mouth inside of it that will like inject its babies inside you.
I would like to see a Super Mario Bros. Battle Royale of all those top people
Yeah,
and see who would win.
yeah. Because I think Chucky gets annihilated by Alien.
Oh, for sure.
So does Freddy because Alien doesn't like
Yeah.
sleep.
I think I think it comes down to Alien, Michael, Jason, and Aquaman looking dude in the middle. Fish guy.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creeper.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to those four.
I think in terms of like if there was like just a huge fight, I think the last two standing would be Creeper and Alien.
Ooh, you don't even think Michael or Jason make top two?
Nope.
Wow.
Because all Alien has to do is blow them up. Because we haven't really seen them personally blow up into pieces.
Yeah, but how does he make them blow up?
The acid, he like just melts them.
Oh,
can
he
inject
melts them.
Or he injects the babies inside of them and they explode out of their chest.
I would like to see what happens, when he has the second mouth and it goes into the head.
Yeah.
I would like to see what happens after it does that to Jason or Michael.
Right.
See what it does.
Yeah.
But if
I think it's just too it's too overpowered.
yeah, definitely Alien's definitely the deadliest out of all of them for sure.
But then when we talk about Pinhead, now we're talking about like gods.
See,
So that's a little different.
or what about the Thing? It can turn into different forms.
The thing is still but it's still a physical creature. Like Pinhead and whatever they're called, they're like deities.
I can't remember what they were called, but yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Alien and Pinhead and its legion of ghouls.
Man, I why can't they make these kind of movies?
They keep just trying to reboot them.
Nah, they need to do their facts.
Yeah.
Just like the people that do the who would win between Superman and anti-Superman.
Yeah.
They go through all the comics and everything and go through all the old stories or whatever. That's what they need to do about all those top characters. Go through every single story or every whatever known, every movie. Pick every little detail apart, put it together, see who the top
Oh, no, here's
is.
the problem. YouTubers already do that.
Well, we need a YouTuber to do a battle royale between
Right.
all these guys.
Yeah.
Any YouTubers out there that want to help us out here, please, by all means. But yeah, I think you're right. I think damn, now that you threw Pinhead into it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's not like a physical
Well, and the
thing.
thing is what happens if you do put acid on him? Does he die?
On Pinhead?
Yeah.
No, because he's like a
See,
again, he's
so
like
now,
a god.
so now I don't know.
Yeah. So maybe Pinhead. I think
Man,
Pinhead wins.
It's between those two.
Pinhead wins out of all of them because he could just like
He's a
like
god.
he raises his hands and he could just rip Alien apart.
Oh man,
Like Alien is not quick enough to get to Pinhead.
that's insane.
Yeah. He can just
Yeah.
control matter. So this has been another really awesome tier list. Remember, we are the authority on this, so there's no back talk.
Nope.
Whatever you say doesn't really matter. Only what we say matters.
Exactly.
This list is the only list you need to worry about. So just keep that in mind. But this is one of 2 Halloween specific episodes that we will have for the month of October. And our next one is going to be a horror Halloween specific type of chat.
And it will come out on the 30th or 31st.
Well, what is that Sunday on?
30th.
Okay, so cool.
So look out for the next one on the 31st next week.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's a Horror Itchy Sweater podcast.
Yep. Remember, every Sunday at 8 p.m. they are released on your respective platform. Whether you listen to Google Podcasts, whether you listen to Spotify, whether you listen to Apple Music, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Then
Even Anchor FM.
Anchor FM, you
Listen
can go
to it
there
on
too.
there.
If you don't have any streaming platforms, you can go to anchor.fm, and then you got it.
Don't be like my sister who asks for the URL code every single week. Just save it. Okay.
Yeah, and it's on our in our description.
You
So
don't need to-
our link tree is in our description. Copy that link, and then it'll take you to all of those platforms.
You don't need to pay for Spotify. It's not a subscription based thing.
You can even just download Spotify and then just like listen to our podcast if you want.
Or whenever I start getting my head out of my ass and getting that laptop and getting a YouTube thing figured out, it'll be on there.
That can happen too. Either way, there's ways you can find us. So just be aware of that. Always remember to like and let people know, rate it. Just spread the word. It helps out a lot.
And if you guys have another topic you want to hear or something you want us to cover, let us know.
Absolutely. All right. Podcast?
Podcast.
Podcast.